Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a buying guide of the Big Ben collection from Oscar London. I have been loving and talking about a couple scents that I've discovered from this house and wanted to do an overview of some of the fragrances in the collection. I love Oscar London's perfumes and their brand mission. They're all about crafting scents with rare and quality raw materials and creating sensational and exotic perfumes that properly announce their customers in a room. I think that's so cool. Made to convey excellence in class. So of course, to jump in, we're going to talk about Big Ben. And this fragrance in particular comes in their piano wood presentation. The finishes are really beautiful. And yes, this is piano wood. And you just open it up here, take the top off, and the fragrance is inside. But there is an option to purchase it with their standard packaging as well. And it costs about $80 cheaper to do it with their standard packaging. But you get the piano wood if you want to give like a really bougie, impressive gift, you know? Like this is just so different, so unique, but really nice. And so this fragrance is inspired by Midnight Rendezvous. It is so sensual and exotic. This super silky, velvety rose and patchouli with some sweet strawberry and blackcurrant and raspberry. This really nice kind of smooth blended sweetness, kind of like dark fruits with this really nice Bulgarian rose. There's rum and a really nice hazelnut note that I love. It gives it a bit of something different, a touch of something nutty mixed with this dark patchouli. It is an incredibly inviting scent. It's boozy, but with a very small touch of tobacco, very, very slight. This is more about rose patchouli with booziness, I think. You get some warm amber and musk in the base. It is so complex, but yet it feels seamless. Very alluring, and this has amazing performance as well. It's a really sexy, impressive, beautiful fragrance for a date night or for a nighttime occasion, like if you're going out. It is my absolute favorite from Oscar London. I mean, I'm sure you guys already know that because I've talked about it probably a million times since I discovered it. A must-have if you like boozy rose patchouli fragrances. If you like boozy scents and rose scents, you need Big Ben. That goes in a unisex direction, not masculine and not feminine, right there in the middle. It is gorgeous, Big Ben. So next up is Granada, and this scent is all about igniting the senses. So this is going to have a very big dose of chili pepper and citrus, but it's not as punchy as you would think hearing notes like chili, but it definitely gives it this really strong, like attention grabbing aspect because you smell it and you're like, whoa, what is that? This has a floral heart too, but it's not rose. It's gonna be coming from jasmine and iris. And the iris in here, it does come off a tiny bit vegetal, but it doesn't go all the way into like a garden direction. But at the same time, it also doesn't really go in like a cosmetic direction. And as it dries, there is this really nice earthiness, this very strong earthiness that comes out more and kind of gives it this oriental feeling edge. It's like earthy and balsamic mixed with that slightly vegetal iris, but at the same time kind of creamy and woody. It definitely feels like a very elegant scent, but with a twist. The patchouli in here really stands out as well, kind of mixed with a nice dry, earthy vetiver. And the chili kind of appears a bit more as it dries too. Sometimes you'll smell it and it kind of makes your nose tingle a little, like that sensation when you're eating something with chili. A dark iris scent with some earthy facets, Granada. So next up, we're talking about Brooklyn. And this is going to be Oscar London's fragrance, in my opinion, for a connoisseur, for someone that likes very niche feeling, very artistic scents, because this is very niche. So the opening is very bright and aromatic and vibrant. You get this creamy, vibrant lavender and juicy apple mixed with rose and vanilla. And there is a touch of sweetness, but it comes off like a very dark sweetness. Just everything is done in a very aromatic way. There's oud and saffron, cedar and musk as well. I will say this is very, very masculine and very unique. You cannot deny that. It's not my absolute favorite thing, but I know that there are some people that would go crazy over this type of scent profile. As it settles, it kind of becomes a bit minty, soapy, like a minty, soapy lavender, but mixed in with this sweetness and other floral elements. So next, next is Venice, and this is inspired by the romantic canals of, can you guess, Venice. This one is really nice. Wow. It definitely smells like romance. Like they really capture that feeling really well of like falling in love, spending time with someone that you love. It really feels like something for a date night, like a very intimate occasion. It opens up with a lot of rose and orange blossom, a little bit of woods mixed with a light sweet cinnamon. It kind of smells like a nectar in a way. Like honey sweet on one side, but also at the same time, kind of masculine and blue feeling. As it settles, you kind of get some classic blue, like watery elements, kind of like a rose water. And as it continues to dry, you will feel more of this aquatic blue side that almost becomes a bit salty with a slightly kind of green facet like patchouli. I feel like Oscar London really utilizes the note of patchouli in their scents. This is definitely going to come across as more of like a mass appealing, a little bit more typical DNA. Like no one on earth is going to dislike this. It just smells so good and fresh, but at the same time, very sensual, very alluring. Sensual and floral, but once again, it's not like a super dense type of floral smell. It's wearable. It feels like something for an occasion. Very attractive. A lot of marine facets and sweetness and zestiness. Venice. Really good, very appealing. It's a very happy feeling scent as well. It makes you want to smile when you smell it. Definitely puts you in like a very pleasant headspace when you're wearing this. Who wouldn't be in a pleasant headspace if they're in the canals of Venice, right? So next up we have Versailles, and this is also going to be a very appealing scent, kind of fresh and airy, minty, grapefruit and bergamot that is very citric, a bit watery and clean. You get violet and geranium in here, some soft spice like nutmeg, vetiver, there's ambroxan and sandalwood, patchouli and vanilla, patchouli once again. This is another happy scent too. Really nice, kind of dries, linear. It's just so good smelling. This is a very versatile type of scent. Year round, all seasons, and you're going to smell great. There's nothing too zesty about this scent. It really is more creamy and a bit tea-like too. I don't know. When I smell this, I get something kind of like a creamy ginger tea, and I think that that's why I like this one so much, because I love ginger. Like I love ginger in perfumes. I think that this type of scent can be dressed up or worn casually. Even though you might want to wear it casually, it still is going to elevate your outfit. It's going to elevate your day because there's something very rich smelling about this. Like this kind of gives me trust fund baby vibes in a way, like an endless luxury vacation. It is a great daily wear freshie that smells very happy, very invigorating. Versailles, especially if you like the idea of like a slightly complex, slightly spicy, creamy ginger tea. And the last scent that we're going to be talking about is Florence. And this is all about fun in the sun, sun-kissed skin. It is so stunning. Kind of like crisp red apples, but also a sweet rose as well. You get this fruity opening with pineapple and lemon, with grapefruit and apple, mixed with cardamom, also a small touch of cinnamon. It is really good, really, really good. It feels so elegant, but at the same time, kind of flirty, like in a very feminine way. Flirty and enticing is the right word. Very creamy, a bit woody at the end. There's sandalwood and Moroccan cedar. This also feels like a very creamy, velvety, silky rose as well. Really, really, really beautiful. This might be my second favorite in the Big Ben collection. It just smells like sophistication, luxury, and class. Another huge hit. The fruitiness is so fun and playful, but the scent itself feels very put together. Really impressed by Florence. But yeah, guys, amazing house and collection. It was a very pleasant surprise for me, so I wanted to do a video to share my thoughts on the collection. My top three. Number one has to be Big Ben. It's just so special. Then next I'd have to say Florence, and then I think maybe Versailles. If you're interested in trying any of these scents, they're going to be linked down in the description below. And the brand was very, very, very generous to me. Reached out to offer my viewers a discount code, which is Oda Erica for 15% off. Which is crazy because their prices are already, they're not like super low, but they're not super high. Like for the quality of the product that you're getting, I think it's very fairly priced. And with 15% off, it's a very generous offer. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below which fragrance you are most interested in trying. I would love to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.